special day or something because we're doing media on game day before the game starts. This is fun. How y'all doing? Everybody good? Celeste, Chrissy, how y'all doing?
Vic, what led you to pick this date? And is this about the length of time you thought it would take for you to be able to play again?
I wasn't really sure. Doing research on other guys who've had injuries before me, it's been different for them. Obviously, I wanted to be smart about my certain injury that I have and about my career and about myself. And I just felt like, waiting this time length was good for me and my body especially, just given its natural healing process of the human body. So I think waiting a year was good for me, and I think the date is good. It's something to look forward to. But again, nothing is definite, nothing is promised. Things been going great so far, knock on wood. So hopefully it continues to do that.
Has there been a moment during this process, maybe most recently, where you did something on the court or something, you're like, okay, I'm starting to feel like myself here a little bit, maybe?
Honestly, it's just a little bit of everything every day. I could feel myself getting stronger, feel myself actually starting to feel kind of normal. When you wake up, you can obviously feel and tell that I've had surgery, but, I can feel myself starting slowly but surely to actually wake up and feel normal. So it's a great feeling normal.
Vic, last time we talked, you said building strength and stamina was the key points. How is that coming along, and is there anything else you want to progress upon your return?
I think it's coming along well. Obviously, it's kind of hard to kind of simulate a real NBA game, a live action, but, credit the medical staff here, my guys, their guys, just doing a great job of working as a team to make sure I'm ready, make sure that I'm healthy, make sure that everything is right, and getting the best possible simulation, excuse me. I said stimulation, Lord. Simulation. Put that on. Make sure you write the right word, all right? For me, so I can kind of simulate the game. So it's been great. They've done a great job. I guess you can shout out to my body for doing a great job of healing. But for the most part, man, I'm just looking forward to going out there and playing basketball again. It's what I love to do. It's the first thing I ever fell in love with besides my mother and my family. So I'm looking forward to being able to play it again.
When you talk about feeling normal when you wake up in the morning, is that really kind of the only time you notice the injury? In other words, when you're playing 5-on-5, 4-on-4, do you really feel normal in that moment?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I'm out there playing, it feels good. Obviously during the rehab process, it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows. There were some good days. There were some not so good days, but it's been a long process, obviously. But I'm continuing to get better. Nothing significant has happened to where, we almost have to, push things back or start over. So knock on wood. So for the most part, I've just been taking it one day at a time. I know that might sound cliche, but during rehab, that's something you have to do. You have to attack every day differently, but with the same mindset. So I'm just looking forward to the date. Hopefully, everything works out great and I'm able to go out there and play with those guys in the locker room. We have a great team, a really, really good team. And I feel like I can help us. So I'm looking forward to that opportunity of joining these great group of guys and trying to do something special.
Vic, you said you did some research on it. Did you talk? There are not that many people, at least in NBA. The last guy was Tony Parker, who's now retired, who's had the injury. So when you say you did research and talked to people, was it guys like that you kind of went through to figure out your issue?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to a few guys, some, who are relevant, some who aren't relevant, some who, are very aware of the injury and things that go into it, and then some who aren't as aware, but they just know. So I wish I could tell you those names, but honestly, I think it's better off just being informed with me and that person, or me, whoever it is. But I learned a lot about the injury and just injuries in general. I know new terminologies now, and you would think I'm my own personal trainer. So it's kind of been fun actually learning. It feels like I'm back in school again because you got to actually know what's going on so that when you ask questions, you know, you might have an answer to it instead of asking a question and not having any knowledge of it. So it's been a great process, though. Everyone's different. It's basically what I've learned. And even though, you know, those guys had different return dates, I didn't really have to kind of test myself or kind of compare and contrast myself to their injury and their return dates because everyone's different. So I think the way I did it was best for me, and the way they did it was best for them. So that's what it's all about.
When you come back, are you going to be eased in, you think, off the bench, or you're starting that when you come back, you're ready to?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Honestly, I'm just glad that I can even put on the jersey again and go out there and play with those guys. It's been a crazy journey. It's been a tough journey, but it's molded me into a better person. I truly believe that. I don't think God would put me through anything I couldn't handle. And I think I've handled it well so far. Obviously, it's just the beginning of a long journey, God willing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what lies ahead. So wherever those guys need me to perform and wherever I feel like I can help my team, that's where I'll be at.
Vic, to piggyback on what you just said, what did you learn about yourself during this process?
I learned a lot about myself during this process. I learned to value myself and how much value not only I bring to myself and my immediate family, but the people in this state, the value that I bring to my friends, my extended family, and just people in general. When I play, I've been playing for, you know, obviously the norms, playing for my God first and foremost, for my family, for my friends. But I've learned over the last 12 months that it's bigger than that. I'm playing for something way bigger than that, and for people that I might not even know. And the way I play and going out there and putting on that jersey affects not only me and my family, but it affects a lot of people. And I never would have really understood that if I didn't get hurt. So obviously I knew it was important to put on that jersey and play this game at the highest level possible. But now I appreciate it even more because I know how many lives it affects and how many lives it changes. I know my worth and I know my value, not only to my family, but to this game in general. So I'll never ever take that for granted ever again.
To that end, is there a sense of relief now that the date you've been targeting is kind of public?
I mean, relief for y'all so y'all can write something. Yeah, probably. But for me, you know, it's great to have a goal. Great to have a set date that, you know, I can kind of look forward to, something to look forward to, especially after 12 months where you pretty much don't know when you're coming back. So for me to have a goal and a set date to where, you know, this is a nice date, like this could really work. It's something that's really big for me in this rehab process, and I'm just thankful, and I'm appreciative of everyone who's behind the scenes that you guys don't see that has helped me throughout this process, with the prayers, with the motivational, everything, motivational speeches, motivational quotes, to little things like just saying thank you and hope you're doing well. All those stuff mean a lot, and they've helped me through my rehab process. So it takes a village to raise, and I'm appreciative of it. Everyone in this Pacer organization, like Celeste, Chrissy, my man Benner, and people you guys might not get to see every day who have helped me through this process. And I'm truly thankful for them, my coaching staff, my teammates, the medical staff here, Luke, my guy, Jay, my mother, I could go on and on and on, my sisters, everybody. They have helped me so much and they don't even understand. even coming in and just seeing the smile on their faces have been very good for me. So I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart to all the Indiana Pacer fans out there, all my fans in general, all these teams fans. We really appreciate it. You guys didn't have to do that or say or do what you guys did, but you guys did it because you guys care. So it doesn't go unnoticed. And I wish I could thank y'all in 100 ways, but all I can say is thank you. So, but I'm going to show you how thankful I am in my play. I promise you that.
Vic, what do you make of what the team has done, 23-14 without you? What are you joining? What are you going to be rejoining?
Well, first and foremost, I'm not surprised. I know some other people might be, but I'm not surprised because of the talent we have in that locker room. And plus, I see them work every day, so I know how hard those guys work. It's an amazing team that we have right now, and I'm looking forward to joining them and helping us go to an even higher level. So I'm looking forward to it. There'll be some exciting days to come, hopefully. So I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Vic, the team has a Western road trip before the 29th. Do you expect to be on that trip and be with the team, or will you be here working out? Will you spend more time with the Mad Ants? What's the process from here going forward?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We're going to have to sit down and meet and make sure, everyone is on the same page, and obviously see what works best for the team and myself, and see whatever is effective for my return. So I'm not sure. I really can't answer that question right now, but I'm sure somehow we'll get it to you. Yeah, we'll